If you're in the market for a budget TV but you don't want to compromise on quality or specs, we have created a list of incredible TVs that punch well above their weight class and without the hefty cost. From frame rates to smart menu options to screen technology, we review and compare the entire TV market to find these awesome gems. Hey guys, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and these are the best budget TVs of 2024. Links to these products will be provided in the description box below, and guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more product review videos. At Techie Tech News, we evaluate products for you, so you don't have to. Vizio Quantum Pro Mini LED. Though not often found among the best TV slots, Vizio is making a swift comeback. Off the back of its purported purchase via Walmart, Vizio is delivering on some sound display designs as seen with its $698 Quantum Pro Mini LED TV. That's right, this one's powered by mini LED backlighting and uses a QLED panel to meet some high brightness potentials. Measured at 877 nits in HDR content and 862 nits for standard. But what about its gaming potential? Well, the Vizio Quantum Pro wouldn't be featured amongst the best TVs without some serious gaming chops, and it truly does deliver. Where most TVs fall flat these days, the Quantum Pro brings 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs for the latest gaming features, like VRR and ALLM. Aside from that, it also uses 120Hz refresh rate with an input lag of about 14.3 milliseconds. Not the best, but it is more than reasonable for this price range. Moreover, you're not left out on the curb for HDR support either, wrangling together Dolby Vision, HGL, HDR10, and HDR10 Plus for the best suite of performance when it comes to the format. As for audio, you may want to consider one of the best Dolby Atmos soundbars to bring the meddling 20 watts of power to a far better crescendo. From our point of view, the specs and performance of this TV are on point, and with that, we award the Vizio Quantum Pro Mini LED winner as the best alternative budget TV. And in the future, if you need to find more tech deals, simply visit TechieTechDeals.com. Roku Plus Series QLED. Though the Hisense U6N and the TCL QM7 have an edge in overall image quality, the Roku Plus series is a good budget QLED for buyers who prioritize smart TV conveniences. This display uses the Roku OS, which is our favorite operating system thanks to its ease of use. Roku's streamlined interface runs smoothly and features a simple home screen with large tiles for all your favorite TV apps. We prefer this style over the more cluttered, content-focused approach of rival systems, like the Fire TV OS. But if you rather see personalized content recommendations, you can simply navigate to the What to Watch section on the sidebar menu. The TV's remote also has a couple of cool features you just won't find on many displays in this price range. Most notably, they have a hands-free voice search function and a built-in battery that recharges using USB. You can also use the Roku app to activate an audio chime on the remote to easily find it if it ever gets lost. When it comes to image quality, the Roku Plus series is a solid looking display. Like the U6N and the QM7, it uses a QLED panel and has local dimming zones. But unlike those Hisense and TCL models, the Roku Plus uses regular LEDs instead of mini LEDs, which means it has fewer dimming zones and less precise contrast control. Still, the Roku Plus series delivers solid HDMI performance, and during testing, it should please most viewers. Though we gotta mention viewing angles are subpar and the panel's refresh rate is limited to 60 Hz. But for the everyday buyer who just wants a reliable smart TV without breaking the bank, the Plus series delivers a smooth streaming experience that's more a bit user-friendly than the competition. So in the end, we award the Roku Plus Series QLED as the best budget stream OS TV. TCL QM7 QLED. With a bright image and fast 144Hz refresh rate, the TCL QM7 is an ideal TV for gamers on a budget. The 65-inch model is often on sale for just under $700, which makes it one of the most affordable 4K TVs with 144Hz refresh rate. Cheaper QLEDs like the Hisense U6N and Roku Plus series are limited to 60 Hz. A high refresh rate enables smoother gameplay when paired to a compatible console or PC. The QM7 replaces TCL's older Q7 QLED, which was our previous pick on this category. The new model can get even brighter and has mini LEDs rather than regular size LEDs to provide better contrast control. Now, black levels aren't perfect, it's not an OLED, but the TV's dimming system works great for this class. And with a peak brightness of 1700 nits, it's the brightest budget TV we recommended. Folks, we were wowed by the TV's dazzling HDR highlights, like explosions during the review. The display's high brightness also helps the screen combat glare in rooms with a lot of light. Like its processor, the QM7 can support 4K at 120 Hz when connected to a PS5 or Xbox Series or any high-end PC. And when paired to a gaming PC, it can hit even higher than 144 Hz refresh rate. In this case, it can go up to 240 Hz if you reduce the screen's resolution down to 1080p. This model is also compatible with VRR, which syncs the TV's refresh rate and matches it to the frame rate of the game that you're playing. This helps ensure a smooth image. We played several PS5 games using the console's 120Hz VRR, and we were, well, we'll just say, very impressed with the results. The gameplay was snappy, and we didn't encounter any screen tearing whatsoever. Although the TV's gaming performance isn't quite as crisp as we've seen on pricier TVs, and we've noticed a slightly blurry quality in the motion. Now, with that said, few sets at this price range could even come close to matching the QM7 suite of gaming features. So if you're willing to spend the extra money, you can find pricier TVs with deeper black levels, wider viewing angles, and even better image processing. But for under $1,000, you're not going to find a better gaming TV, meaning the TCL QM7 QLED wins as the best budget gaming TV. LG B3 OLED. The best OLED TVs deliver the most impressive picture quality we've seen, but they rarely come in cheap. In fact, the term budget is a bit of a stretch on any OLED model. However, the LG B3 is the most affordable option out there. The B3 offers all of the contrast benefits of OLED TVs are known for, and thanks to that emissive panel, the display has pixel-level contrast control, which even beats the best mini LED backlights on high-end QLED TVs. This leads to the perfect black level that practically disappears in a dark room without any halos or bright objects around them. Now, the QLED versus OLED debate has been beaten to death on YouTube, so we would defer to that if you need more in-depth information. But this B3 does support 120 Hz refresh rate, so it's capable of smoother motion when playing high frame rate games on a compatible console or PC. Even the viewing angles are far superior to any QLED, so picture quality doesn't just degrade the moment you just sit to an inch to the side of the screen. Now, compared to more expensive OLEDs, the B3 only really falls short in brightness and color volume. The B3 can hit a peak amount of 600 to 700 nits, which is still respectable. However, as a point of reference, many mid-range OLEDs can hit 1000 to 1200 nits, while high-end models can get as bright as 1700 nits. Flagship OLEDs from Samsung and Sony also incorporate quantum dots, which the B3 does lack. Ultimately, this means that some HDR videos won't look quite as impactful or vivid on the B3 as they would on a more expensive OLED. But with that said, the B3's image performance is still a clear step above the Hisense U6N and every other budget TV we've recommended in this list. LG sells the B3 in 55, 65, and 77-inch sizes. But if you want an even smaller screen than that, you'll have to opt for the LG C3 line, which is the cheapest OLED available in the 48 to 42-inch size variety. Now, the C3 offers better picture processing than the B3, but the performance is overall pretty similar. And for that reason alone, we award the LG B3 OLED winner as the best budget OLED. Hisense U6N QLED. Like the U6K, the U6N has a mini LED backlight with local dimming capabilities, a rare feature in a TV this affordable. You can find cheaper QLEDs, but they all use regular size LEDs, and many don't have local dimming at all. This gives the U6N better contrast than other TVs in its class. The U6N also has more dimming zones than last year's U6K, which results in more precise control of its light output. Though it can't get as bright as pricier TVs, the U6N offers a decent peak luminancy of around 600 nits. That's just as bright enough to start showing off the benefits of HDR content. However, buyers shouldn't expect the same level of highlight intensity that you'd get from a step-up QLED that can hit up to 1000 nits or more. On the downside, the U6N suffers from poor viewing angles, so picture quality does degrade the further away from the side you sit to the screen. Now, limited viewing angles are common on budget TVs, so this is one area where the U6N fails to rise above its competitors. It's also stuck with a 60Hz display rather than 120Hz, so it can't support high frame rate modes on PS5, Xbox Series XS, or PCs. If you really need that 120Hz support, we recommend stepping it up to our other gaming pick, which is the TCL QM7. You can even opt for the LG B3 OLED as well. Now, the U6N uses the Google TV operating system, which offers easy access to some of the best streaming services and reliable voice searches with Google Assistant. Now, this model is available in 55, 65, 75, and 85-inch sizes, but sadly there isn't a 50-inch option. Buyers who want the best 50-inch TV on a budget should instead check out the Hisense U6HF. The U6HF is similar to the U6N, but uses regular sized LEDs and the Fire TV OS rather than the Google TV. Now, the contrast performance on the U6HF isn't as good as the U6N, but you won't find a better looking 50-inch TV for the money. Ultimately, value for the money is unmatched, making the Hisense U6N QLED winner as the best overall budget TV. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed this video and have learned the details that you need to make an informed decision. It's a well-reviewed list of budget TVs, with one being right for you. Still, if you're unsure as which model you should choose, just comment down below and I will personally assist you. Everyone has their own unique challenges and I would love to help problem solve them with you. And please let us know which budget TV you would choose. Links to all these items will be posted in the video description box below, and when you're done, check out the next video.